Hello and welcome to Ebb and Flow Imagery's YouTube channel. Hi, it's Marnilynn here, and today we're doing another page from our coloring book. This one I'm calling Swirls. Unfortunately, I had thought about 5 minutes worth of coloring, and when I looked to see how much time I had been coloring, I realized I hadn't turned on anything. So instead of redoing the picture, I decided to just keep moving forward. So once again, I've sat down and I've looked at this picture, and I haven't really been able to see anything until I finished it, and then I can see all sorts of different things popping out at me. So I have just taken the different pencils that I think would give the light and dark tones, and then I went down to the colors for the tones. I'm doing lots of black and red dots to give it some unity among all the different doodles that I have colored so far. And while I was doing this, I was looking to see where some of these strands were going, to see if there were looping around lines in the picture. The purple line cover an error in the picture, and I talked about that in the unrecorded 5 minutes of the video. I will have to fix that when I get ready to start making my coloring books. I wanted to do this the same color as the purple of the other part of the doodle, but I could not for the life of me find that crayon. And I decided to just, again, keep moving forward with what I've got. The lighting is shifting because I'm still working on the lighting, but I figured it out at the end of this video. And when I was doing this part of the lines, I started to see more shapes and coherency popping out for me, so it was starting to come together. I had no idea as I was drawing it that I was able to take finished pictures and put them together and get all sorts of scenes, and I'm working on a video of that. And this part is scales, so I don't know if there's snake skin on this or what, but I just made it look like it was reptilian scales. Doing some swirls in here with some orange, some yellow, and then I'm going to start using peachy color, which gives quite a different look with all the colors. They still blend with the purpley blue, so it, or I should say contrasts. Now I'm taking a gold color and I'm just coloring this part of the lines, and as I was coloring, I realized, oh, there's the other half of the lines. So I guess I could have colored this part in with the green, but it was starting to look kind of like a cane handle for me. So I was thinking about that. And then I started to do the black and white with red, like I've done in the other videos. And the cane look left. More reptilian scales over here. Some more black and white. It's such a contrast, black and white. It just seems to pull the whole picture together. You focus on it, but you don't, but it's still in the peripheral as you're checking out the picture and the designs and the colors and seeing what comes up for you. Now this part, I hadn't quite figured out if it was going to be the underneath of like a bridge or if it was going to be like a wall, because as I'm doing my coloring, I'm trying to bring out the three-dimensional effects of it. That seems to be what my unconscious mind is doing as I'm creating the doodle. So as I color all the time, I use my unconscious mind, which artists will understand. It's letting that part of your mind just dictate what needs to be done to fulfill a look. So there I finished off that one line that was part of the cane handle. Some black and red in this part. It's almost going flat, and you can see some three-dimensional shape coming out of it. And some more black. I didn't want to do all the squares. It was the whole picture took me over an hour and a half to complete, and I didn't want to put in any more time than I needed to. And I figure an hour and a half is a good amount of time to put into art therapy. And to make a video, it's right now taking me about a day of pure and utter joy to do it. Now I'm doing it like it is an underground area, or you're going in a doorway. Outlining the picture. When we do make the coloring book pages will be a little smaller than this size, but I thought since I was doodling, I may as well do it all on the same size with the same kind of paper. I really hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed coloring it for you to watch. Please hit like if you've liked it, and subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see you again in our next video real soon.